It's not matter, but it's very intriguing. Yeah. You have no idea. It's either Mombasa, Bungoma, or Nairobi.
In terms of idea, I have an idea. It's either between the three. So inaweza kuwa it's either Bungoma, ama Nairobi, ama Mombasa.
Where?
Yeah.
So you grow up, okay. When you come to your feasible year, you grow up what?
So nime grow up, there was a point where we grew up in Bungoma. There's a point we grew up in Mombasa. There's a point now we've grown up in Nairobi. So mostly we live within those three counties. Yeah.
Big brother, ni mmoja bigger than you when the number two?
Yes. I have a bigger brother. We are several of us. Several. But now there's a bigger one.
Ladies, after hajasema several. Several inaweza kuwa zaidi ya 7 by a factor.
Ile part, you see, ile part, you see where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Hizi sides za Waluya. We don't count family members.
Yeah.
Juu they are, unaget, yani unapatanga family iko na watu wengi.
Ama ndio sababu
alafu pia inaweza make worse maybe kama kuna extended. So huwa count. You just say we are quite a number.
Ama ndio sababu utengeneza ugali so. Because you don't know which other son of yours is coming now.
Hawezi anza kuhesabu.
Unintended.
Hawezi anza kuhesabu.
I read something very interesting about you and I didn't know this. Tukasana. Everyone says, oh, sijui my dad forsake, sijui I don't know my dad. But in your case, it's very different.
Yeah. So actually sasa for us, it was the other way around. It was the mom. Those is she forsook us because I don't have. I'm not sure with the reason she had back then. And then there's a time she came back, she left again, she came, she left, and then now she left. So your situation, it was very tough for my dad. He became depressed. But now at that time of life, depression wasn't a thing. So hakuna mtu alikuwa anaelewa what was really happening. But now he was unable to do his work, nini. So now we became children of the streets, if you understand what I'm saying. Because sasa unapata now the side of the dad, he was unable now to cater for us. The mom was not there. Yeah. And then sasa sisi wote, even the big brother was, sisi wote we were fairly young. So unapata my brothers now became my parents, my sister became my mother. So we grew now in that harmony. Yeah, it was very tough, but by the grace of God again.
Here you are.
We managed.
You managed.
Yeah. For that, I think
we are here taking coffee. We managed.
Yeah, for sure.
Hizo time umesema mama alienda akarudi. At what point were you cognizant that ni mom alimekuwa ameenda tena amekam na ilifilaje? What was it like?
Unajua now for her coming and going, it now became like it was now a thing. We got used to it. It wasn't big. It wasn't a big deal anymore. So we just took it like it was. Actually, unaona saizi sasa vile nime grow up ndio nimekam nime understand now she left us. But then I didn't see it like that.
Unaionaje then?
Actually, it wasn't something we were thinking on. It wasn't something that we were sitting down at. Life was just
because like, it's good mko mnaelewa kunaendaje kwa sababu mko mnaelewa sasa amekaa mnamwambia umekam so unapanga kwenda tena lini
sasa it was just okay for us then. We didn't see any big deal. And then alafu unaona now for my dad is very secretive. He's not that type of a person that now he'll come and sit you guys down like, hey guys, this is what's happening. He's not that type of a person. So he'll just let you know that everything is okay, you just keep doing what you're doing. So and that is how it was.
So it didn't affect your masomos really. You mliendelea na life. This is how we are, this is who we are, and we keep going.
And actually I thank God for that, because babu, if it affected us, probably maybe today we understand, maybe I could not be able to achieve my dreams, because babu unapata so many people are affected by these situations in life. Nimekam kujua hivyo, like these situations affect people like very seriously, especially the youth. Unapata mtu anaend up into drugs, into so many different things. Unapata like for the ladies and end up to prostitution, yani so many different things inakuwa affect self-esteem and all that. But now for us it wasn't a factor, because we just, in short, yani to live life the way it came. And I think that was a plus.
Now hii wiki tuko sahi, it's like we are in Father's Day zone. Unanielewa? Awesome. So now in retrospect of how your dad,
I hope someone is watching that.
What would you say like to your dad or to appreciate Father's Day? And you're a father too. Yeah.
I think the message I'll give to my dad, he's not in a position currently to watch this. he's alipata stroke the other day. Yeah, and he got paralyzed. He's unable to sit, walk, nini, and all that stuff. So Dad, we are praying for you. We want you to get well, and we believe that you'll get well. Ile siku yenye utaget kuona hii clip, just know that we love you so much. And we are grateful that you stood with us. Yani ile time yenye ulitake, hata kama maybe it wasn't much according to maybe what we could have asked for, but it was enough because it got us to where we are. Yeah.
So mashule shule ka 4,500, 1 million like he said.
Yes.
Here you are in that confusion of what you want to do.
Yes.
So what did you start with and how did you end up in production?
So finishing high school, I wasn't sure exactly what, I wasn't very sure about my career. In fact, I didn't have anything in mind like career. I think career ni kitu ina catch up na wewe ukigrow.
Umemaliza shule? So ukishamaliza ndio unajiuliza. So what next? What do I do next?
Exactly. So but now unaona the good thing now growing pia hiyo time tulikuwa Eastlands.
Yeah.
And then Eastlands wase wengi wa young, you know, they are so much into music.
Yes.
So I mean, me grow up na wasanii. Me grow up akina Mr. Seed, akina Guardian. I've grown up with them.
Yeah.
Sasa now being in that circle, definitely nika rub off, usanii kaningia and all that kind of vibe. But now finishing high school, sasa inafika sasa reality, because now, you know, now for me we don't have like a parent who's there to take care of us nini. So nikaanza kutafuta job. My first job nikaland kwa cyber. Yes, I landed my first job kwa cyber. It used to be a cyber stroke photo. So you know, passport. Unapata cyber iko, it's everything in one.
Photo,
cyber, passport, everything.
Yes.
In fact, anabaka walikuwa nafanya mpaka video production. But sasa sikuwa na knowledge on all those things.
And your mind wasn't even there. You are not exposed to that.
My mind wasn't there.
Yeah.
I just needed a job. Hata kama unaniambia nifagie tu, I didn't mind. And then you see the beautiful part, walikuwa wananilipa 80 bob per day. 80 bob. So unapata per month, that was 2,400. But excluding Sundays, definitely we don't work on Sundays.
Hebu nibreakie down your 80 bob. Umepata ka 80 bob.
Sasa 80 bob hata sijui tulikuwa tunaspenda. Sasa here it makes sense. But imagine ilikuwa ina work.
Wow. Unaamka naenda job.
Mbaya. In fact hata apart from kwenda job, I used to do a lot of overtimes. Na kuna hata siku moja nimeitisha even an extra coin because I didn't feel I needed it. Mimi my heart was just so much in, at least I've gotten something to do. But you see now the exposure in the cyber, it created now Steve Hunter.
Yes.
Because I used to spend a lot of sleepless nights up on, unaona sa passion yangu ikaanza ku grow now into photography, film and all that. Because I used to spend a lot of sleepless nights pale na trying to study.
So my assumption is ulianza na muziki, then ma videos za muziki zikakuinterest. Then
yes, na muziki we shot kuna ma videos kadhaa we managed to shoot back then with different directors. Yeah. Wenye walikuwa they used to make the ndo walikuwa nasema then. Yes. Saizi pia wako they still in the game.
Sasa wewe ndio kusema wewe ni among all kusema.
I'm sorry my fellow people. But yeah, but actually your time they are directors I used to work with. Then some of them really came through for us. Yes, they were very supportive on our journey then. Yeah, because Babu they believed now in Steve now as a musician. Yeah. And even as
so you record
my song.
Uli release?
Hey.
Ziko YouTube?
Mob. In fact hata kuna song hata tumedu na Guardian.
Guardian ndio moja.
Hey. Before nini?
Inaitwaje? Naenda kuitafuta sahi. Ladies and gentlemen,
it was a remix. Your song inaitwa I Am the Change. Yeah. We were in a group. The group was called Zoe. Z-O-E. Yeah. The word Zoe means the life of God. Wow. So we believed that we had the life of God. Okay. And then sasa before we started doing gospel music, first of all I used to do secular music. We did a lot of secular music by the but sasa hizo secular wezi zipata.
What caused the shift from secular to gospel?
No, see we vile tu life na progressed now nikakam nikajua Jesus. Yeah. And then now it was very personal for me. And then now we changed everything. Nikachana na ile group pia tuko naimba now secular, now we created a new thing, now it was all for Jesus. Yeah. And it's been all for Jesus too. Yeah.
Have you always been called Hunter all your life?
Yes.
Birth certificate blah 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 Steve Hunter.
No, birth certificate definitely.
Birth certificate samaje?
Budangu wako amechanuka. Hiyo design.
Like which level?
Alikuwa amechanuka na Steve. But now the second one achana nayo.
Sio mbaya.
But now Hunter, you see when I was in class 6, 7, that's where I got Hunter.
Yes. What did they call you Hunter?
Kwanza ikuwa Hunter. Ilikuwanga Stevie the Hunter.
Stevie the Hunter.
The Hunter, yeah. It just came.
What were you hunting?
No, actually, we were in a group tulikuwa tumeanza ile saa tunaanza kuimba and then everyone is coming up with their name. Yes. Mwingine ajita Jason, mwingine sijui nani. So me was like, mnafikiriaje mtu akasuggest, what about tujite Hunter? And I was like, okay, wacha ikuwe Stevie the Hunter. Yes. And then now that one.
Eventually they watu wakatoa.
So then mimi mwenyewe nikatoa.
Ikabaki
wacha tuibaki Steve Hunter.
Yes.
And I think it sounds better.
Ni poa, ni jina poa.
Yeah.
Steve Hunter.
Yeah, but I've always been Hunter since. Yes. Yes.
Mimsha. Why did you call your production house Mimsha?
So Mimsha comes from the word Mimshak. Mimshak is a Greek stroke Hebrew word inamaanisha spreading and expanding. I strongly believe in spreading and expansion. As children of God, we are not supposed to be stagnant. Like
the way my body has spread and expanded.
Wewe kwanza you've made tremendous change. No, umecut.
Mimi najiingia.
Mpaka nastuka. Mpaka nastuka waze. Na cheki umecut mpaka unatoshea kwa hiyo kiti. But anyway.
With that compliment kabla endelea, we take a break right now. We'll be back. This is Coffee Movie. Moving.
You are watching Agriculture being the engine of economic growth in Kenya. Richer Fields aims to educate, entertain, and take you round the world of rich fields when it comes to matters agriculture and agribusiness.
It's 800 shillings per kg.
Where?
Almost 100% profit.
We take you to the world of organic living,
Some people say organic is boring. It's actually not boring.
strawberry farming, and so much more. Richer Fields coming soon on TV 47. On the grind, we bring you different entrepreneurs who give the story of their businesses with love and passion.
I'm a musician forever. This is something that is inborn.
It excites me each day. It's a field that has always excited me.
Because when you show love to your business, it will show love to you.
The most rewarding bit of being a photographer is seeing a bride able to see her images of her wedding and evoke emotion in her and just relive the moment once again.
Get to hear these stories and so much more every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Pain, discomfort, and sleepless nights. These are just but a few of the things we go through on a daily that deteriorate our health. Body Garage is here to remind you on how to love and care for your body's health.
Finding our balance. Don't worry, you'll finally come back again.
Self-care and love is the best gift you can give. Tune in every Thursday at 7:30.
Steve Hunter. By the way, how do you like it?
Black.
How do you like your coffee kawaida?
It's black and sugarless.
Sugarless?
Alafu, yes. Ikwe very conk black.
Kwani
Na cappuccino kidogo.
haukupenda wimbo ya Zuchu?
Yes,
Kalipa too much sukari kona.
I think your song imekuwa overplayed. So
na pia sugar has been overdrunk.
Exactly. So nika and then apart from that, I'm trying to be different. No.
Yeah.
Lazima kuwe na utofauti.
Now, Prince Cam.
Yes.
Ulifikaje huko?
So Prince Cam, imagine kitu ilinilid kwa Prince Cam is that I was expecting a baby. So expecting a baby,
Okay,
expecting a baby, 2800 haiwezi mlisha. So I was like, manze, hapa ni noma. Now sasa hiyo reality kadon. Now that's how now Prince Cam come. And me getting to Prince Cam was it was a very tough story kidogo. It took me 2 weeks actually to get now to Mukoma, who is the CEO. The CEO stroke director stroke everything about
we
now
need
Prince
to
Kam.
have Mukoma here. He's like influenced the whole of videography in this country.
Yes.
Anyway, yes.
So getting him, it took me 2 weeks. I used to go. Na hiyo time sikuwa na fare, nilikuwa natembea actually from Umo mpaka Thika. Nimeishia manze nimekaa hapo.
Mpaka Thika ama Thika Road, mali Prince Kamiko.
Mpaka Thika Road.
Yes.
So I used to go there, nimekaa hapo. Maybe sometimes I used to get Mukoma in meetings. Maybe akona msanii or something. Maybe nimefika around 10 or something, nitamgoja mpaka around 3. Sijamuona, siku inaisha. So unapata secretary, there used to be a secretary there, anambia, hey, just come tomorrow. So I did that for 2 weeks. Daily. Manze nilikuwa nimekonda.
From Huruma.
No, from Umoja.
From Umoja?
Yes.
So what's going on? I'm trying to imagine.
And then now finally I got a hold of him. But now getting a hold of him. So nilikuwa tafuta job. Akanipatia akaniambia, hey, I'm in a rush, nini, just tell me what you are, nini. Nikamwona, nikamwambia, hey, thanks for seeing me, nini. Nikamwambia, I'm very good in video, especially graphics and stuff like that. Akaniambia, you are? Akaniambia, come tomorrow. And then we'll see. So tena tomorrow ikide. So mi nikarudi home, tena nikakam tomorrow. So kukam now tomorrow, sasa hiyo tomorrow alikuwa amesema, nikapata ameniachia, it was a show reel.
Oh wow.
Ameniambia, I create a show reel at least aone. But even I didn't sikuwa able kumaliza the show reel. There was a project that came in the production and alafu unajua at that moment at least ilikuwa nisharab with now other guys there nini. So already they walikuwa familiar with the skill that I had.
Oh, those times you were coming ushaanza hujamuona, so you did something.
Yes. So by the time hata show reels kumaliza, there's a project that came in. So your project there was no one mwenye alikuwa capable kuifanya. Then mimi nikamwambia simu nipatie project. Akasema zi. Because you know now they didn't have any trust.
They don't know whether
Yes. But now wakasema, so now the good part is akasuggest he's going to create a team and then I'll be part of that team.
Smart.
Yes. So he created a team, my DOP, everyone to shoot, to edit, but now I was the one now to edit the project and to assist in directing, and now that changed my life.
Wow.
Alafu hiyo song ilikuwa ya size 8.
Yeah? Which song?
My first song ilikuwa ya size 8.
See, ile nilikuwa nafikiria where we are coming to.
The first project nilifanya was ilikuwa size 8. Ile song it was a reggae song. Actually she had transformed to gospel.
Gospel now reborn.
Akafanya ile song ilikuwa kubwa nini, akafanya moto, and then now came to the reggae song which was cool. Yuko na wewe, it's called Yuko na wewe. Yes. That was my very first video to do.
How was it? How did you feel? This is size 8, you're still starting.
Usisahau pia I've grown in the
game.
I've grown like with musicians, so it wasn't a big deal really. Ati commit na size 8. For me then it wasn't really a big deal. But now ile time nili feel pressure kidogo on that project was kuna hiyo time ya kureview your project. The whole industry came. Akina DK, akina DJ Mo, akina Sadiq, akina Maze. Was like
Nikki.
So kila mtu anakam, everyone is giving their opinion. Kumbuka this is my first project. And then definitely want kulinganisha na every other project she's done.
Of course.
So I really had to up my game. And I didn't have any game then.
You're upping an non-existent game.
But hapo ndio really feel pressure. Yeah, but now thank to God nilikuwa nimezoea sleepless nights of researching.
Una research, una implement. Una research, una compare, contrast, una implement.
And now finally she liked the project. Alafu sasa immediately after the project, because hata hiyo project hatukuwa tumeagree na, we didn't agree with Paul like maybe he's going to pay me. I wasn't inside the company yet. So it was ilikuwa more like probation or something. Sasa after hiyo project I akaipenda, akai-upload, the reception was good. Ndio akaniita kwa ofisi. And then now work began.
Wow.
Na life ika-change.
So by the time I was meeting you, because I was shooting a video with somebody, ulikuwa ushakaa sasa ushakita mizizi hapo Prince Kam.
Yes, nilikuwa nimekaa but I was very uncomfortable. Same way, bado even up today I'm still uncomfortable.
I like that.
Yes, but I was very, very uncomfortable. I knew yani there was a lot yani to be done. Yes, there's a lot I needed to do. Yeah. So for any opportunity though, pia mi unaona ile time nilikuwa nakam tukimit, intention yangu haikuwa like I wanted to get inside your project.
No, you did. No, you did. You just
the director. The director pia alinipatia opportunity akasema akaniuliza what do you think? So I became part of the project. Yeah, and then now it led now to the blessing of knowing you.
Now, there's this project hii ndio nataka tuongee about. Kuna hii project ya Masika. I have my own theory, but I'm not sure whether that's the real story.
Yeah. What do you think on it?
Mwema.
Ora fikira nini?
Nitaribu story nikisema.
Usha kidogo. Unajua pia ni pwani sikia rumors zimekuwa.
The rumor is.
Yes.
The rumor is.
Yes.
She had 2 songs.
Yes.
She came to you with 2 songs.
Yeah.
Ile alikuwa or rather alikuwa na song nitakuimba. Then somehow you had this other one. And this other one ukasema, hii ndio ngoma, hii ndio noma. Tufanye. She agreed. And then by the time she could finish, she used to do the mom was unwell or something, she had to run. Sasa patiana story staki ni haribu.
Yeah, but it's
ni trailer ama promo ya story. Now,
but now
the story.
Unaona now for Mwema, it was more than 2 songs. It was actually an album.
Okay.
We were doing an album. Hata if you go back,
she came to do a whole shoot of an album.
Watu unaweza maybe kwa utaangalia, if you'll check her nini, you'll see there was a reggae song we did. There were any other songs. Kuna nyingine ilikuwa a very rock English song. Actually it was a collab. It was a very nice song.
And yes, that girl can sing. I forgot her name. Yes.
Yes. So it was an album. So in this album, Mwema was part of that album. Right. Alikuwa ameshare the album with me. I actually sikuwa hata nimesikiza Mwema that much because I didn't think much about Mwema. Unajua sometimes in life we really complicate. Yes. So on my side I was thinking these complicated songs. These are the songs.
Yani yako ameona Mwema?
Unaona because ukisikiza Mwema is very simple.
Imetulia. It's not a song that you expect will give you it will be a hit. No, it's not a banger. It's a beautiful song. It's just a beautiful song.
Sasa on my side I thought Mwema is not the song. So kulikuwa na hizi songs zingine. Hizi songs zingine sasa
kuna punch.
Exactly. So hapo vile umesema everything you've said is accurate. There were those 2 songs. Sasa hii siku so unajua when you film an album sometimes you can decide maybe this shoot we are doing nini. Sasa Mwema wasn't planned for. Yes. That specific day. Haikuwa shoot ya Mwema. Ilikuwa shoot ya hii song nyingine. It was a dance song nini. It was a very nice song by the way. Yes. And I think it's still coming soon. Yeah, it's coming soon. There's a time I was discussing with her. Still coming soon. Your song bado pia itatesa. Privilege come. Hiyo ni story nyingine. But
how many years we talking about an 8-year, 9-year-old song or something?
Yes, but it's a
very great song. Okay,
So, tulikuwa tumeplan shoot hiyo song. Mimi nimeget location, nimeget unaona the concept was it was supposed to happen inside a cathedral. So nishaongea na bishop and you know the procedure of getting a cathedral, it's not a joke. Alafu now I'm dealing with bishops and priests and all that. So ni kama nimwambia I'm coming by 10 at least because of courtesy nini I should be there by 10 ama nikichelewa 11. Sasa Mercy didn't show up. The whole church was waiting for us, man. Na haku show up kwa sababu ati hakutaka ku show up. Stuff came up, unaona? Sasa unapata mamake she became very ill that day. Yeah, because unaona over the phone we were talking, she's like nini. And then now these guys have given me the whole cathedral. Ameniambia they have stopped their events nini. Alafu inside the concept there was a concept I had for gowns. So pia nimesource gowns from different places. Ilikuwa video iko na watu, all these guys are here manze waiting.
For that other song, not for Mwema.
Not for Mwema.
Naanza kushika hii rada sasa.
Saa 2, saa 6, saa 9, saa 10. 5 now they had to close the church. Guys had to go, watu wajakula lunch nini. So nikamwambia I'm sorry but I still had hope. Nikamwambia Mercy anakam. Wakapush kidogo nini 5. Ikakuwa hard. So guys had to go. So watu kuenda and you know pia me then I didn't have my own equipment. So nilikuwa pia
umehire so you must use that day.
And then sasa Mercy akaniambia at least her mom she's feeling better though bado haikuwa the best, but since tuko tumeplan to shoot and I have stuff, wacha come and then we see what we can do. Nikamwambia okay, you can get me XY place. Kaniambia sawa. So she came.
It's not a different place because it's not right.
Sasa huko kwa stories za church. Huko kama ni kuchoma. Huko kama ni kuchoma tushachoma.
Tushachoma hiyo story.
Bishop anashangaa kijana. And then I was very tired.
You were tiny.
Nini anaona? I
not even a beard there.
Yani sasa understand. So it was just chaos on that side. So nika apologize here, but I told them I'll get back to them.
Yeah.
So hiyo tukachana nayo. So now we went to this other place. So Mercy finally it was around 5 p.m. tukamit akakam. So kukam Mercy akasuggest, let's just do Mwema kwa sababu it's simple.
Yes.
Nikamwambia sawa, acha tufanye basi Mwema. So tukaifanya. Unaona? Tukafanya Mwema by the way. Juu hata Mwema ikuwa na shots enough.
Yeah.
If you watch Mwema, you see there's a lot of cutaways because
kuna ili kama ni mpala ama ni nini kwa hapo.
It was actually less than 2 hours. Maybe anaweza kwambia it was just an hour's shoot kwa sababu hatukuwa na enough time. Ilikuwa tu 5 p.m. Kaangalia video unaona tu ni it's late in the evening alafu inakuwa usiku. And then that's it because it had just 2 shots. Sasa mimi hata hiyo song tukienda ku release bado I wasn't in for it. But now the husband ya Mercy ndiye alikuwa let's get something out there. Mercy sasa Devi alikuwa wacha hii song wacha iende. The people, I love how Mercy portray her different side because now Mwema, the special thing about Mwema, it gives us a different
hue of
personality.
Yeah, for those of you who just know Mwema as the biggest song of Mercy. Mercy has a powerful voice. She goes up and down, yani she displays her voice. But in Mwema she's chill out, she's languid, yani. Yeah.
Alafu it was more of a fun video because now we just see her, she's having fun. Because babata unaona as we were shooting Mwema, there were some guys now the back of the camera, some were dancing, Mercy anaangalia na ibaka move anafanya. So it was just a fun shoot.
Yeah.
It was very simple, it was very
cool,
fun.
Relaxed.
And then now after Mwema our lives now changed yani totally.
Yeah.
Yes. That's how it went. Alafu pia see after now Mwema came out to release Mwema, it wasn't those songs that is sasa trending number 1. Mwema ilikai maybe tunakumbuka we released December 20 something, January, February, March hakuna mtu alikuwa shughulika na Mwema, but around January, February, March, April hapo sasa ikaanza kukama kidogo then now it became the song,
the massive song that it is.
Yes, it became now the song, the song. And it felt amazing.
That's a good story. I've been highlighted a little bit more about this song. David, Refresh and Band did not reveal to you to release this song. We'll be back. When we are back, tutatembea na Hunter atuonyeshe what he does and how he does it best. This is Coffee and Movie.
You are watching TV 47, the home of Untold Stories. Agriculture being the engine of economic growth in Kenya, Richer Fields aims to educate, entertain, and take you round the world of rich fields when it comes to matters agriculture and agribusiness.
It's 800 shillings per kg.
Where?
Almost 100% profit.
We take you to the world of organic living,
Some people say organic is boring. It's actually not boring.
strawberry farming, and so much more. Richer Fields, coming soon on TV 47. On the grind, we bring you different entrepreneurs who give the story of their businesses with love and passion.
I'm a musician forever. This is something that is inborn.
It excites me each day. It's a field that has always excited me.
Because when you show love to your business, it will show love to you.
The most rewarding bit of being a photographer is seeing a bride able to see her images of her wedding and evoke emotion in her and just relive the moment once again.
Get to hear these stories and so much more every Monday.
We're back on Coffee with MBUVI. Leo niko na Steve Hunter. a very well respected videographer everywhere all over. And tulikuwa naongea juu ya ngoma ya Mwema na vile ilifunguka. Hiyo ngoma ilifunguka mbaya.
Yeah, thank God.
I remember when you released it that December. The day, I think it was a Saturday, I'm not sure. That Sunday I had a gig in Kitui. Sasa hiyo mwaka mimi nilikuwa kusema bana Mkambani man. So we went even with Mercy. She didn't even sing that song.
Yeah.
Because no one feels it.
Yeah, sure.
Groove camp now towards April. Watu wa groove wameanza unasikia kina Jeshi wa kama wameanza kusema msikia ngoma ya Mercy. Sasa ikaanza kushika kwa watu wa industry stalwarts. All of a sudden, everywhere.
Yeah, it became the song.
How did you feel, man?
I wasn't sure, because now this was the first song I did, and then it was very big. Yeah, so I wasn't sure about my feelings, yani really, but it was just amazing to be part of it, because babu, unaona any place that hiyo Mwema ilikuwa it was played, definitely my name was there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it was a blessing, because babu unaona alafu pia hizo time pia ndio pia in a way I was just starting up here in a sense, so pia seeing my projects on TV like hey manze we can do things ichezo tu kwa TV like our local stations and stuff, so it was a big blessing. Yeah.
Then I remember there's a time, because one of the openers that were there for you for that song actually, this time Chris Shalom came to the country. Chris Shalom from Nigeria, and he did a great concert, and all of a sudden he's doing a collabo with Joel Lwaga from Tanzania. The next thing I'm hearing, Steve Hunter is the one doing this video. Yeah. How did that go?
So I got a call from now Joel. Akanambia hey guy ni aje nini I'm Joel Lwaga nini. So haiko imedon like who's Joel Lwaga, because I'm not your time. Sorry to my Tanzanian fans. Mimi sikuwa nasikiza sana the Tanzanian music.
Oh, so you have no idea who's who there.
Nilikuwa tu set I want to conquer like Kenya. I was so much into Kenya.
Hey, by the way, you're still thinking there's like a mountain and still need to climb in Kenya.
Nataka MBUVI song, nataka kufanya. Unaelewa? My mind was ilikuwa locked in 254. But now nikapata call from Joel. But now unaona ka song ya Joel ile hiyo time alikuwa na song kubwa. Ile ya sita nini kama nilivyo. Ni vile sinanga nini ya kuimba. I think unaweza saidia. Unakumbuka? Siji nini kama nilivyo something. So that song was big. That song nilikuwa nimesikiza especially inside the house so many times. Nakumbuka ilikuwa inachezwa ni kwa hao. My wife used to play it so many times, anaicheza sita, but mimi sikuwa najua imeimbwa na nani. So Joel akani call, and then say dawn. Iwe ngoma wife ucheza kila asubuhi, huyu ndio Joel, because wife anapenda hiyo music. Unajua hizo anapenda. Exactly. Alikuwa anacheza daily, so mpaka saa zingine niko like hey manze si ucheze hata ngoma ya MBUVI ama cheza. Unapata? So si nikapata call ya Joel.
Yes.
Sunday can hit this now is Joel Lwaga. The first thing I did, I called my wife. Nikamwambia, hey, imagine Lord me call on. Akaniambia nani. And then
I was must have got excited sana.
I was coming now from school that time kwa bado shule. So nilirudi shule by the way. My journey ni nini nikakaa shule.
Bado production.
Yeah, right. Yeah, mass com ni nini.
Smart.
Saizi I'm a professional journalist.
Boy, ananiambia hivyo kwa sababu mimi sijamba papers. It's okay, I'm a journalist too. Continue.
I'm planning to follow nani? Anaitwaje Mado?
Larry Mado
tunakam. Usiogope. So
I think kama itabidi maybe hata sauti Kiswahili itabidi tutumie Kizungu. We are coming.
Yeah, we're coming Mado, we're coming. Sasa nikapata call ya Joel. Actually nilikuwa toka shule kwa hizo time class za morning, so nimetoka kapata nikacall wife kamba manze Joel amenicall hata hakuamini, and then tuka meet later on in the afternoon. Joel aliniambia ati unajua time Mercy alikuwa ameanza kumake waves Tanzania.
In Tanzania yes, hiyo Mwema ilishika mbaya.
Nice. Ilishika tukafanya shule yako ikashika, tukafanya wastahili ikashika. Sasa Joel alikuwa na watch hizi projects zote. Akaniambia manze nimeona songs za Mercy. Actually hizo songs ndo zilimleta. Akaniambia yani mimi sikujui in person but
nimependa kazi. Nimependezwa na kazi yako.
Exactly.
Baba nimependezwa sana. So gana nataka tufanye kazi moja.
So akatoka all the way from 255
to 255.
Yeah.
Una consider 254, but anakuambia +1.
Yes. And then now it became history. Now we did the song, it became a very beautiful song, but it was a very good opportunity, na pia I'm grateful to God to so unaona yani I was part of something different now.
And it also opened your borders to TZ.
Yes.
And also opened up for Joel Lwaga too, isn't it?
Yes. And then now the song pia ikuwa, it wasn't just a Tanzanian song, it was a collaboration in Tanzanian and Nigerian.
Wow. So it's Pan-African.
Yes, and then so definitely now we have to broaden our thinking.
Yes.
Start watching kuona. We start limiting our minds. I think. Yes, I think in the digital space there's definitely there's greatness.
Yeah.
But now you just enlarge your thinking. Because me nilikuwa nadhani maybe tu songs zetu zikichezwa hapa. Now you understand, like my market could just be here. But now I've seen like our market, I could just, yani it could be from anywhere around the world. And actually I work with people from all over the world.
Tell me some of the people you've worked from, different countries and different projects.
In Kenya, I don't think there's any artist I've not worked with in Kenya. Especially in the gospel scene. Kama I'll backslide, kama tujawaka.
Maybe Embarabamba na back to Embarabamba.
By the way, Embarabamba bado.
But now, my friend, Sasa, I know you went back to school for journalism.
Yeah.
Sasa you need to go for school for acrobats to work for Embarabamba. Akiruka, nao naruka.
Mimi niko sawa, I'm fit.
Uko tu sawa?
Niko fit, man.
And then outside now Kenya, who else have you worked with?
So outside Kenya, I've worked with different artists. Like even there was a project we were working with, so sijui kama this was supposed to be on air, not supposed to reveal, but there's a project ya Masi na Ada. There's a project that's coming up, manze. Ni noma. Yeah.
You hear it first here on Coffee Music. Nowhere else. So umesikia hata mablarings na kuambia ndio hiyo.
Yeah. But there are different projects I've worked with. Na pia apart from artists which wako known, there are so many artists wenye wako diaspora that pia they're coming up. Yeah. So many of them.
Right. Yes. You mentioned tukianza you went to Priscam because somebody was coming.
Yes.
And eventually that person came.
Yeah.
You produced them as a child and now you're producing him as an artist.
Yeah.
Let's talk a bit about that. Chris Baraka.
Awesome. So Chris Baraka is my firstborn. He's not my lastborn.
Yes.
Lastborn yeah, but he's my firstborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, I love you so much. I'm sure he'll watch this. Anapenda.
Yo baby ni ya Chris Baraka ama ni ya mwenye ulisaidia kuleta Chris Baraka?
Ya wote wawili. But now Chris Baraka, I love you so much. So, yes. Sasa, you see now having Chris Baraka, that's where, in a way, that's how my career started. That's how my journey started.
So that's what made you have to go all the way to Priscam.
Yeah, so the baby was a blessing. Vile tu sauti sol usema. So huyu alikamna baraka zake, sinia yake, yani the baby was a blessing. Vile tu sauti sol by the usema. Yes. I totally agree with that statement, that one. Hizo zingine tutajua but here.
That particular one.
Yes.
I like that.
So mtoi alikam na blessing because sasa ndio now Steve Hunter now became Steve Hunter. Yeah, so he's been a blessing, he's always a blessing, and then now PAS akanipata kwa story za wasanii because most of the time niko na wasanii, niko in the music world. Sasa automatically it rubbed on him. So he's very passionate about dancing, about acting, about music, and as a good dad, I support. So we've been producing his music. He has like now 5 songs.
Who writes his songs?
It depends. There are some of those like serious songs. Hizo serious nimeandika.
Hata unakaa you look melancholic. Uko hapo tu hallelujah Jesus.
Hizo songs serious nimeandika. But now there are these other songs. They are serious,
happy songs. Let's say happy moment songs. Yeah.
So hizo zinaandikwa with my bro. It's called Peter. Yes, he's my small bro. Yeah. Okay. He's more now. Yako your age.
Into this era of this generation.
Yes. So definitely he can get a good vibe with the young guys right now. Since mami says it, but I'm still young, deal. I agree, but unajua sasa now for him earphones zake kila time zinasikiza
kwa hiyo muziki.
Mimi sasa unajua zangu labda nasikiza sijui motivational, nasikiza nini, nasikiza. You understand?
So how old is Chris Baraka?
He's 7 right now.
So utaki kuandika Chris Baraka TGX kind of music.
hata nikaandika utapata nimeandika, will produce it.
Yes.
Then in a month's time we'll get now the year generation yake.
Smart. Very nice.
Jupia ni poa pia yako na hiyo
mix.
Akona hiyo word because it's very important.
So there are songs that are targeted to be a little bit lighter.
Yes.
There are songs that are really in depth.
And I think it's important for us to have a balance on both. Yes, kwa sababu pia tuwezi fanya light. I understand there are people who love content, music, but pia apart from that there are people who just want to
loosen up,
so
flow, the groove,
wanataka tu beats, yani just a happy song, yani bila song ikukemee sijui filaje ni shanipata.
What is his latest song?
His latest song is called Piga Like. It's just a positive song, it encourage positivity. So unaona kama for example social media right now tuko kwa area social media whether you love it or not. So instead of the first thing hata umeona kitu mtu amevaa vizuri unaenda kupiga you go and hate, you dislike na So that song ina promote positivity in the society, in our mentality. Inakwambia tu yani piga like, just show some love, which is very important by the way. Labda I spent every coin I had to nifanye photoshoot tu nikaipoa. So piga like tu man. Hii mambo ya kuhate, kucritic, mambo ya kusaibabuli doesn't help. So that song ina promote you. It's more of just piga like. Ukicheki nime dress fit we piga like. Ukicheki niko aje yani piga like manze.
Show me some love, man. Show me some love.
Yeah, it's very important.
I was reading an interview of yours sometime back. I think it's a 2016 interview near Kitambo. And at times I like checking your vision then and your vision now. And I saw you wanted to buy a camera called Red Weapon 8. Now, has that changed? Is it what you're aspiring to get? Has technology advanced such that you're looking at getting a totally different camera like Ari? Where are you at?
Yeah, the vision. You see about the vision, it's still there, but now it's enlarged. Because I'm not thinking right now about one camera. I'm thinking about buying several cameras. Yes. That's why when in MIMSHA, it's actually called MIMSHA TV. Yeah, we want to set up like a whole TV.
It's like a whole studio, a whole setup, the whole
warehouse, several cameras, etc, XYZ. So the vision is still intact, but now it's enlarged and it's broadened.
The same name, like the name you said, MIMSHA. What did you say? What did you say about the meaning of MIMSHA?
MIMSHA is from the word MIMSHAK.
MIMSHAK.
So we just removed the K.
Yeah,
and then now we have MIMSHA, but it means to spread and to expand. No limitations.
There are no walls. Like you said, digital space, there are no walls anymore. Corona, how did Corona, say, come in, affect your work per se, and broaden? Because if you're positive thinking, it broadens your perspective in terms of production and what you do.
I think about Corona. I think about Corona, just the same interview for 2016. There's a statement I made about excuses. You know, like, I can choose to live without excuse. Like, Corona may come, we can't make a living, it has affected us. You understand what I'm saying? But that year that Corona came, first of all, I thank God I wasn't really affected that much. Because in our space, there were some projects we were doing then. It wasn't about, they weren't musical. Yes. It was actually a doctor's program, something about diabetes. It's an amazing program. Yeah. So that program, it kept us going. But in short, even your program, I don't think I'm that type of a person to allow myself to live with an excuse. Maybe Corona may come. So
I have an excuse for not making this much.
Yes, because life happens, manze. Na usisahau mimi mtu, my mom left me, my dad left me. So life has always been happening. So na sikuwa na excuse then when hata sikuwa na mind niko nayo. Why should I have?
So in other words, you're always ready for whatever situation. Bring it on, man.
Ni kama there was something I was listening to, ilikuwa inasema as much as we're preparing, but you know life happens. You should always prepare for the worst. Yeah, it's very important for you to prepare for the worst. Sometimes we get comfortable because tunaona everything is just going on, but your time we're comfortable now, that's you're the tricky part. Yeah, so in a way I'm always uncomfortable.
So in a nutshell, because now we are about to head out. Ndio nasikia tu ameanza kutuita huku nikawa nakuja job clients, takuharibu clients wako. In a nutshell, how would you sum it up to encourage, to mentor, encourage, inspire somebody? In a sentence, what would you tell guys who are getting into this space or any other space, so to speak?
So as much as it's important for you to pursue your dream, but without God, it's useless. So the first thing, man, say make sure you get, because there's a very important scripture in Asemanga. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. That one is very, very important. Very, very important. Me, I remember tukifanya secular, we used to be all about drugs, kusmoke weed, nini. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa vibe then, but haikutu add up much apart from us getting high, just looking cool in the streets. But now, immediately now we switch to gospel. There was like a process, maybe kaya Joseph, kidogo nenda prison, kidogo nini, it doesn't matter, but we still maintained in the word and we used to grow in that word, and so easy we were where we are. So without you having a very good foundation, especially now spiritually, I don't think you'll add up to much. Hata nikwambie vitu ngapi, hata nikwambie usome mpaka shule gani, watakuwa na ma degree na ma PhD, they can't even just feed their own stomachs, manze. But with God, yani unaweza kosa hizo vitu zote ka David, but when you have that anointing working in your life, favors utapata, because my life has always been about favor. Utaniambiaje mtu anatoka TZ, all the videos in a play around the world, ati anaona hii moja ya Mkenya ndiye akuje, vitu zingine is just by the spirit. Yeah, so keep that spirit, let that spirit of God work for you, manze. Utakuwa na haja ya kustruggle. So I think my parting shot will be a call for you to be born again. The end is coming soon. Okoka. Mi sitishi taitha ama whatever, but the end is coming soon. It's time for you now to have a relationship with Jesus. This is that time.
I like that.
Yeah.
Handles, ni watu wa kufuate.
So handles yangu, I'll just say one, manze. I want you to go and follow me pale kwenye YouTube. Just look for Chris Baraka and Family. I want you to follow that kid. You'll get us. Sisi wote tuko pale. Me and the mom, you'll find us there. So Chris Baraka and Family. Hiyo ndio handle peke yake ndashare. Hizi zingine once mkipenda kwa Chris Baraka and Family, definitely you'll get now our social media handles. Yes. So manze, subscribe pale kwenye our YouTube channel, Chris Baraka and Family.
Pisha. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Hunter.
Thanks for having
time.
me, bro.
Thank you. That was Steve Hunter, the inspirational guy. Na amewapatia advice zote. Kuna wengine amewapatia, wacha ni summarize. Anasema, when you find an excuse, tell it, excuse me, you're just but an opportunity. This has been beautiful. This is Coffee with Movie. Until next week, keep it always locked. 8 p.m. always on TV47. Moving.